Listen, following football costs enough money already, so don't let your mobile bill mug you off. Rocket Mobile gives you unlimited everything for £16 a month. No nonsense. Powered by Vodafone and Free, plus exclusive content and prizes when you switch on over. Scan the QR code or click the link and put that cash back into football.
Hi everybody and welcome back to AFTV. I'm here with my boy Christian Toe. I've just witnessed another, is it nail biting? Is it squeaky bum time? I think it is, isn't it? I mean, Arsenal won 2-1 today, deservedly so. But Christian, over to you. It wasn't plain sailing.
No, not at all. And it should have been. You know, why are we making it so hard? So many games this season we could have just killed off. You know, Sunderland in that second half when we were 2-1 up. Chances to win the game 3-4-1, we end up drawing. Wolves the other day, you know, comfortable in that game. Maybe not the best performance, but you should kill the game, score 2-3 goals. We don't concede the goal right near the end and then we get away with it, obviously, with the own goal. Palace in the cup the other day, how many chances in that first half and the second half? Get the goal 1-0 up and then they equalise. If that was a Premier League game the other day, we would have drawn that game. Yeah. And then today, we were so good in that first half. This is why I'm not criticising the manager, I'm not criticising the players, but you have to be, or maybe I am actually, you have to be clinical.
Yeah, it's one of them where I've seen online a few people commenting on the manager, and you could say maybe the game management could have been better, but I don't think it's one of those games where you can blame the manager. We had so many chances. I think it's something like 18 shots on goal, only 5 on target. Yeah. That kind of tells its own story.
100%. Look, for me, when you play well and you create chances and you dominate the game, you can't, but you're just missing chances. You're just missing clear-cut, easy chances. You can't blame the manager. If you don't play well and you get dominated and you don't create anything, then you can question the tactics, the setup, the player choice, the whatever it is. We created so much today, more than enough to win the game. Yeah, Arteta's not there in the 80th minute, 5 yards out from goal, telling Martinelli, "Oh, put it over the bar." Yeah, he's a Brazilian international. You can't be missing chances like that. Saka, although I think he played well, got an assist. Should have had another assist for Martinelli. Yeah. Wasteful today.
I mean, we go right back to the start of the game, something that 100%. Could have put the game on pretty much done. Gyökeres inside a couple of minutes. He's got to score that, right?
Yeah, he's a £68 million player, scored the most goals in Europe over the past 2 years. First minute of the game, you're clear through. Yeah, either put it over him. I think he should have put it over him. You said he should have smashed it. Or just don't do what you do. Just some little feeble little pass to the keeper.
There was absolutely no conviction in that shot at all. And I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, saying it was so early in the game that he's probably not fully in tune with the pace of the game. But even so, I'm going overboard to try and make allowances for him. Any top striker is supposed to score that.
100%. You've got to bury that. You know, or at least make the keeper work. At least make it harder. You know, the goalkeeper's like, got away with one there. Nice, comfortable, easy save. And we were just wasteful. And it's becoming a theme. We're seeing it more and more. But we're still winning games. We are. You know, when people say that's a sign of champions, when you don't necessarily play that well or you don't take your chances, but you win games. And someone said to me the other day, do you think this is a sign of Arsenal being champions? And I said, we'll only know in May. You know, in May, if we lift that Premier League, I'll look back and say it was a sign of champions. We weren't playing that well in games, but we're getting over the line. In May, if we don't lift the Premier League, I'll say the signs were there. The worrying signs were there that you could see we weren't quite good enough. So we don't know now, but all we know is in this game, we've got another 3 points. Yeah. You know, we're still top of the league. We're still building. You know, it's good to see Gabriel back. And someone I want to single out today is Martin Odegaard, a guy that takes a lot of criticism. You know, the last 18 months, he hasn't been anywhere near his level from 22, 23, 24, where he was one of the best players on the pitch every single game he played. There was a reason he was our captain, one of our most consistent players. Today, I saw that guy. I saw that player. I saw him making quick decisions. You know, nice passes in behind, playing out to Saka, you know, into play. Declan Rice even getting forward, playing with Martin Odegaard. And the finish, the goal, you know, gets a lot of space. Yeah. This is where people talk about Bukayo Saka. If you watch that goal back, 3 players go over to stop Bukayo Saka from creating anything. Gets the pass into Martin Odegaard, got half space, bang, near post, great finish. Yeah, it was. And that set the tone, should have set the tone for the first half. Because we're playing really well. We're
thinking
chances.
That once he scored that goal relatively early in the game, we're thinking, but for some reason, like you said, they didn't finish the chances. And then we get the second goal, courtesy of our top scorer in recent games.
Yeah.
Owen goal.
Owen goal, yeah. Shout out Owen goal.
Shout out Owen goal, man.
Owen goal has scored 4 goals in the past 4 games. I think Tostin said it on the stream. Is
it four out of our last 6 goals have come from Owen goal?
Something like that.
He's an amazing player, that Owen goal.
Great player.
Probably man of the match.
But look, we laugh, but we're actually getting over the line through other teams' mistakes. It shouldn't be that way. Yeah. And this isn't me criticising because we've won a game. It's just me just saying what I'm seeing. We should be winning this game 4-5-1 and coming out and waxing lyrical about Saka and about Trossard, because we could be doing that. This is where I give credit to Arteta. He's setting the team up. We're playing good enough football. The players just aren't delivering on the pitch.
So we've identified the issue. Why? And I know that's obviously not an easy question. Do you think it's nerves? What do you think it is? Because all of a sudden we're just not scoring enough goals.
I think it's an easy answer to say nerves. Like, is Martinelli nervous when he's 5 yards out and putting the ball over? Is that just a quality issue? Is that just what it comes down to?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm reaching, but the reason why I'm suggesting it as a possible reason is because Arsenal would have come into this game knowing that City were topping the table at that time. So every chance you don't take puts a bit more pressure on the next guy. Gyökeres misses that relatively easy chance, let's be honest, inside the first couple of minutes. And already on the couch when we was doing the watch song, we was already saying, I hope it's not going to be one of them days. Yeah. Now, I wouldn't mind betting a few of the players are probably thinking, they obviously want to push it out of their minds, but you can't help but thinking the more chances you're getting, you're not putting them away. We get 2-0 up and then Brighton get one back and we're all thinking, wow. I mean, some of our best chances actually came after Brighton scored.
Yeah, no, they did. I think it's just a composure thing. A lot of these players, if I'm completely honest, they haven't been there. They haven't done it before. They don't have the experience of getting over the line, getting a title over the line or lifting any silverware, to be honest. So maybe it is that. Maybe it's just a bit of nerves, a bit of what if, they're ahead of us now. I need to score this, putting a bit too much pressure on. Sometimes you need to relax. Yeah. Martinelli, Sunday League players have finished that chance. It's not a difficult chance at all. Jesus, when he came on, had a couple of chances. Saka had chances in the game. Trossard, like you say, Gyökeres. Yeah. You should be finishing these chances. It should be a comfortable, easy game today. But, and I will go back to this, we've still won the game. We're still top of the league. We're in the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup. We're top of the Champions League. We're on to Villa now, which is going to be a tough game. They beat us a couple of weeks ago. We're playing them again now. Chance to take revenge. Good to see Gabriel back today as well.
Yeah, it was.
Questionable substitution because at the time, 2-1, they've just come back into the game. Is it the right move to bring on a 80% or 70% fit player when you need a bit of energy? Yeah. But we've got over the line, so like I say, it's good to see him back.
Talking of which, though, I've got to ask you, we're 2-1 to the good. I think it was Minte gets an opportunity to shoot on the edge of the box. And David Raya, for me, I mean, listen, I know this is in the immediate aftermath of the game, but I don't think I've seen a better save all season than that. For me, that was the best save of the season. And for that reason alone, I'm going to make him my man of the match. That was David Raya, because I honestly thought that was in.
Fair enough. Yeah, I won't argue with that. It was an incredible save.
The agility that he showed there is just next level agility.
Ridiculous save. And we've spoken about David Raya so much. A lot of rival fans, I think, criticise him because maybe you don't see him making as many saves as other keepers. It's often said, but he's got the best defence in front of him. What does he do? This is where he earned his money. Wow. You see that. Doesn't have to do anything pretty much the whole game. Yeah. Even the goal they scored, nothing to do with him. Exactly. It comes off the post, the rebound straight out to their guy, they score, nothing he can do. But when he is called into action, when he does have to make a save, he's a keeper that can make a save like that. Yeah. Absolutely incredible. For me, he's world class. Like, he's a ridiculous level goalkeeper. Yeah. And you see it in the moments. I don't think there's a team in Europe, if David Raya was on the market, that wouldn't go, I'll take him as a goalkeeper.
Strange, though, that he's not in the Spanish national side as their number one. But anyway, we won't go there.
No, it's fine. It's a similar situation to Jordan Pickford. Unai Simon's actually been good for Spain, hasn't made a mistake. Yeah. So it's almost like, he hasn't been bad for us. Yeah. But I think it's a matter of time before David Raya's their number one.
But yeah, that save by Raya, I mean, wow, that was unbelievable. And really, once he made that save, I'm kind of thinking, you know what? Maybe it's our day. Because if he can pull out a save like that, I can't see him getting beaten for the rest of the game. But yeah, I mean, in closing, I think, I thought we started the first half well. We got the goals. We're thinking, we're going to kick on. This could be a 3-4. But then, as you said, we never kicked on. Brighton, to be fair to them, they improved in the second half, and it was nervous.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been.
It shouldn't have been.
We just need to click into gear in front of goal because the performance is there. We're dominating games, we're creating chances. It's just that final end product. Just put the ball in the back of the net, which sounds so much easier said than done.
Yep, you're right. I've got to ask you though, and this will be a subject matter in the aftermath of the game. Victor Gyökeres didn't have the best game today. He missed that let's be honest, relatively easy chance. For a guy of his ratings, what he's done in the game so far, he should be scoring that.
Yeah.
He tried, he huffed and puffed. He had one good opportunity in the second half where he hit the keeper. I thought that was a good. But overall, he didn't really impact the game that much. Would you stick with him for the game against Villa?
I think I would. Just because the other options aren't any more clinical than him. I like Gabriel. I really like Gabriel Jesus as a player, but he's not clinical. Put him in front of goal, he still misses chances. Kai Havertz isn't fit yet. So he's kind of the only option. And I really want it to work for Gyökeres. I really wanted him in the summer. I think there's a player in there. I think there's a finisher in there, which we need. I think it's just he's got to adapt his game to us and we've got to adapt our game to him. So give him more chances in front of goal and I'm sure he'll start scoring.
Yeah. How confident you are for the Villa game? Because that will be a test.
Yeah, I'm confident. We lost on very, very fine margins at their ground. It was 1-1 till the 95th minute. I don't think we deserved to lose that game. And that was without Saliba and Gabriel. So bring Saliba and Gabriel now. Come to our place. We're doing a job against Villa.
Okay, Christian, well said, mate. Cheers. Right.